It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And for the Rockets, we'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Holiday in at the point. So tonight, Clark, we expect lots of open court situations.
Kevin, you're exactly right. I mean, these are two of the best fast break teams in the league. So I hope you brought your fast-paced vocal cords for this one, buddy.
Now, here's Thompson. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Young. Here's Holiday. Drills the baseline jumper. Holiday's got the first basket of the game for the Rockets.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Young, no good. Smith against Johnson. Thompson passes to Şengün. Smith with a screen on Daniels. Here's KD. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Out to the right wing. Outside Daniels. And they pick up 2. Here's Thompson. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Şengün kicks to Durant. KD draws the double. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Here's Johnson. Reza Shea at the elbow. Porzingis with a screen on Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
It's stolen by Johnson. All alone.
Get it! What a throwdown there. Man.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
Down low. Here's Thompson, and he converts the layup.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. And he overshot that one, missing. The Hawks leading by 3. And a wide open look for Daniel. Off target from three-point range. Porzingis against Durant. And the shot goes down.
Man, it's so impressive the way Durant gets that floater off so fast. I mean, at nearly 7 feet tall with guard-like quickness, that should almost be outlawed.
Here is Daniels. Back to Young. Fires from 18. Buries the jump shot.
And we tend to focus on the outside shooting with Young, but his in-between game is just as lethal.
Daniels with the steal. Pass to Johnson. The kick out to Young. Outside Daniels. Here's Ricochet. No scoring in this one. Here's Johnson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Thompson against Daniels. Thompson inside, and the layup's good off the glass.
Nice job there by Thompson. He's got the length and lift off the floor to do it just like that.
Outside Daniels. Back to Young. A 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Holiday, the pass to Thompson. Now here's Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 7.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahman will blow right by you.
Here is Daniels. Out to the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Tari Eason's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson outside. And here is KD. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson with it. He's got 7. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Back to Daniels. Outside, Porzingis. His 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Durant, the pass to Şengün. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And it's Ricochet missing. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. Şengün, no good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Young. Here's Ricochet. The basket good off the assist from Young.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Ricochet thrives in that role.
Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. To the middle. Out to Thompson from downtown. The Rockets again can't hit. The Hawks leading by 6. Young finds Porzingis. Now Ricochet. Johnson with a screen on Eason. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Smith. Rockets trail by 8. Now here's Thompson. He's got 7. To the inside. Banked in off the glass. And it's 9 points from Amen Thompson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here is Daniels. Porzingis sets the pick for Daniels. Capella against Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
Now Shepard. Pass to Thompson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's going to be Thompson shooting. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
That free throw good from Thompson. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, Johns, thanks for the update. Now, here is Young. He's got 5. Here's Capella. To the right side. Finney-Smith passes to Shepard. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
And here's Young. Okongwu at the elbow. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Okongwu. And the turnover again by Atlanta. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Alexander Walker with the ball. He has yet to score. The Hawks again can't hit. Now Shepard. Okogie, the pass to Capella. Now Shepard. Pass to Eason. Inside, Young with the steal. To the inside to stop the drought. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Newell, he's checked in for the Hawks. Luke Kennard comes in for Young. And that one misses. Or perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You've got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit. Tell you what, Alperen Sengun is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
The Rockets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And the first one drops. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Tate, he's checked in for Houston. And a change for the Hawks. Krejci's checked in. Şengün hits them both. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here's Newell. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Kennard's shot is off. Rockets have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. Here's Tate. Another miss by Houston. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Alexander Walker on the wing. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the Rockets making a change here.
Number 20, Josh Okogie.
12 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Shepard. Puts up a deep three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Kennard is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Newell. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Krejci in at the small forward. Here's Shepard. Picked by Finney-Smith. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Hawks leading out left to the wing, to the middle, and stolen by Şengün. Shepard with the ball. Pass to Okogie. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Okogie with his athleticism and attacking nature. Able to draw fouls quite a bit, and that gets him a fair number of and-one chances.
Clark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And, Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality, but I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hasn't made one yet. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Kennard. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Houston in the lead. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Shepard. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Now here's Kennard. Here's Alexander Walker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Houston leading by 3. With the step back. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's the 3. It's good from long range. Finney-Smith's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Houston making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. The Hawks making a switch here. The Hawks trail by 6. And here's Young. He has 5 to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Crawford on the wing. Covered by Okongwu. Şengün. And that one, good. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Now Young. The 3 drains the 3-pointer. Young's got 8 points.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Crawford finds Finney-Smith. To the paint. Here's Şengün. From down in the low post, it goes. And that's now 6 points for Şengün. Here's Rizeshe. He's covered by Eason. And that one's good, Rizeshe.
Well, Rizeshe has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Crawford looking over the floor. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Durant's checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Shepherd. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Alexander Walker's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. KD passes to Easton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, after missing most of the 23-24 season, Tari Eason came back strong last season.
Boy, he sure did. I mean, he really looked good and comfortable out there, made quality plays at both ends of the floor. You really hate to see anybody get injured, but especially a young guy like him. But youth gives him a chance, I think, to bounce back pretty quickly.
That one is off. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
That's off as well, so he misses both. The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Rizeshe. There's a screen. Okongwu finds Rizeshe. Back to Okongwu.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, something else that's working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Thompson passes to Durant. Fires from 14. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Rizeshe. 5 points in the game. Okongwu with a screen on Thompson. Okongwu finds Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. The rebound by KD.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you, Kevin.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. That free throw good from Eason. So it's the Hawks now. They trail by 7. Here's Rizeshe. He's covered by Eason. Here's Alexander Walker. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 12. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Pass to Şengün from the arc. And it's Rizeshe with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 5. And here's Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Johnson outside. Over Smith. Johnson can't hit.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Down low, Young with the steal. Rizeshe finds Young. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Rizeshe. No good from outside.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Thompson passes to KD. Back to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Porzingis is checked in for the Hawks. Johnson against Smith. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closer. Inside. Porzingis inside. Şengün covering. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Porzingis. Here's Thompson. Good on the shot. Thompson's got 17 now.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 8, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And
guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Now, here's Capella. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 10-point Rocket lead.
Thompson really feeling it on offense. His energy and efficiency, terrific.
Johnson with a screen on Easton. Here's Shea. Young with no one around. Cans it from downtown. He's got 11.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Thompson dishes to Capella. To the paint. Here's Easton. And the dunk by Easton.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Yep, that one goes in there. Houston leading by 7. Outside, KD. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young sets a screen for Porzingis. Fires for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Now here is Smith, defended by Young. Now Capella. Outside Durant, 6 to shoot. Durant going to work inside.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Hawks making a change here. Kennard's checked in. On defense, Houston. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Back to Johnson, 5 to shoot. Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3, sinks the 3-pointer.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Now here is Smith. Scoreless thus far. Durant finds Smith on the wing. Thompson. Capella with a screen on Young. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Smith against Johnson. Top of the key, Porzingis. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
The Rockets have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
The line for Houston, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Eason. And so Eason nails both of them. We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Young against Thompson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Kennard. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Kennard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Thompson with it. 21 points in the game. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Rizachet. Here's Porzingis, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Porzingis has got 9.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looked, and we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 23. Eason gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Young from outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Durant. From deep. Oh, Katie buries the 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Houston Rockets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here is Daniels. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Holiday in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Young.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Durant in the corner. And Durant gets double teamed. Lock at 6. Durant imposing his will.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Daniels, a screen on Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. From about 16. And that one, good. Porzingis has got 11 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Now here's Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Daniels. Thompson finds Şengün.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. They can feel you.
Young against Holiday. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate. I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And there it is for him. Thompson's got 25 points.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about him.
Porzingis kicks to Daniels. Hawks passing it around. Daniels sets a screen for Rizachet. A shot, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Now, here is Young. He's got 16. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Holiday, the pass to Şengün. Now Durant. Shoots over Rizachet. Durant, no good. Johnson kicks to Porzingis. Johnson outside. Young, right side. Takes it inside. No good. Smith with the defensive effort. Durant against Johnson. Good work defensively by Johnson. The Hawks trail by 9. Outside, Porzingis. Over Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
The Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Porzingis.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Both good from the line that time.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Houston leading by 7. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you guys.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Young, following the score by Houston. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, Porzingis keeps defenders on their toes because he's such a skilled player and has a bunch of moves.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Porzingis. Houston leading by 7. Durant feeling it out a bit. Thompson sets the pick for Durant. Again, the Rockets score.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
The Hawks trail by 9. Johnson outside. Porzingis with a screen on Smith. Johnson, a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Johnson's got 12. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Şengün, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Young up top, defended by Durant. From deep, Johnson, they grab their own miss.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's KD. Jacks up a 3. Shot by Eason, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. A crossover. Rizachet wide open. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. 8 points for Rizachet.
A true highlight of Rizachet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Outside Daniel. Pass to Porzingis. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
This is what we've come to expect from Porzingis. I mean, no let up in his game at all. When he's got his foot on the pedal, he mashes.
And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here is Daniels. Right wing. Right side, Porzingis. Back to Daniels. Off target with his 3. Rockets leading by 4. Pass to Thompson. Eason with a screen for Thompson. Baseline jumper. Second shot opportunity. And the layup. Good by Şengün. Şengün's got 12 in the game. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Trae Young.
Number 7, Alexander Walker.
Pass to Rizachet. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis with a screen on Eason. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, what makes Porzingis a nightmare matchup, guys, is his size, skill, and agility.
Smith outside. Houston moving the ball around. And the 3-ball is good. 10 points for him.
McGee just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Johnson outside. Over Smith. Count it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Johnson. Houston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Back to Durant. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Back to Daniels. Porzingis with a screen on Eason. Daniels into the lane. Here's Porzingis. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Kudos Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Şengün. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Smith. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Capella sets a screen for Thompson. 5 on the clock. Pass to Capella. Here's Eason. Good on the three-point shot. Eason's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Rockets. Thompson against Daniels. Now here's Porzingis. Over Finney-Smith. And Okongwu slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And it's the Rockets with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Thompson against Daniel. Fires the 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Hawks trail by 4. In the corner, Daniels. 1:37 left in the third. Porzingis looking it over. Back to Daniels. Over Thompson. Daniels, no good. Rockets leading by 4. Here's Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
You know, it's really hard to match up against Clint Capella's height and length. I mean, sometimes you got to foul him.
The Rockets have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And he knocks down the first time.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Crawford's checked in, and Shepard subbed in for Amen Thompson. Atlanta also making some changes here. Newell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Luke Kennard comes in for Riza-Shea. Young is subbed in for Daniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Kennard. 1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. Young looking around. There's the 3. That shot missing. Rockets leading by 5. Capella, high post. And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. To the middle, looking for Finney-Smith, and he gets it there. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Young pass to Alexander Walker. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Kennard's got 9 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Shepard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Rockets leading by 6. On the court for Atlanta, Newell out there with Okongwu. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Kennard in at the 2. Here's Şengün. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Newell. Finney-Smith defending. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Rockets making a change here. Tate's checked in. Houston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. And Young comes over to help. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Young. Here's Newell. Now Kennard. Finney-Smith defending. A shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Houston leading by 6. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Here's Newell. Pass to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Newell. Finney-Smith defending.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Newell. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Young against Tate. Pass to Eason. To the inside. Şengün gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Şengün against Okongwu. Here's Kennard. Now Alexander-Walker with the floater, and that one is good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Tate against Young. Pass to Şengün. Over Okongwu. That one wide left.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Now Alexander-Walker. Kennard with a screen on Eason. For 3. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Kennard.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Eason's shot is good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Okongwu. Pass to Kennard. Here's Newell. Shot clock at 6. Young finds Kennard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. doubled by Okongwu. Shot by Eason, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Young's shot is off. Houston leading by 6. Now, here's Tate. Houston needs to get a shot up. And Şengün throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Alexander Walker following the score by Houston. Pass to Okongwu. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here is Tate. Here's Okogie. From outside the arc, Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now, here is Young. Finney Smith defending. Trying to get something going. Missed number 7 from the field. He's also made 7. Houston leading by 8. Şengün finds Tate. Back to Şengün. Good. Nice job down low. Şengün's got 12 points in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Eason passes to Tate. Pass to Finney Smith. Şengün with a screen on Young. Inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
And here's Kennard. Down low, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Houston making some changes. Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Josh Okogie. It's Thompson in for Tate. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Newell. Rizachet, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Daniels subbed in for Luke Kennard. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's KD. Following the basket by Trae Young. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Outside Daniel. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Over to the left wing. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Porzingis.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Knocked away. Now it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Aaron Holiday's checked in for Tari Eason. Atlanta on D. Şengün passes to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 8. And there's the drive. And that one's good. Rizachet.
Rizachet so talented with the ball in his hands.
Here's Thompson. Şengün kicks to KD. From outside, off the mark. Hawks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Johnson, the pass to Young. Porzingis against Smith. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Rizachet. Guarded by KD. It's stolen by Smith. Daniels against Thompson. Excellent defense from Daniels. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's Smith. Jacks up a three. The three goes down.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Young. Rebounded by Thompson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Hawks trail by 7. Young outside. Here's Johnson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rockets leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Durant.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Got it!
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Hawks have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Oh, good on the layup.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Down he goes for 3.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Puts it up from 12. Hands off.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
Smith with a screen on Young. Now Smith throws it down. What an assist!
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Rockets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Amen Thompson.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Rizachet with it. Porzingis sets the pick for Rizachet. Nice execution down low. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Amen Thompson.